Hello guys and welcome back. Okay, for those who are returning subscribers, y'all already know, real OGs, I really appreciate y'all. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Faithful Lobby and I post videos on topics related to money, mindset, and business every week from a personal experience and a personal perspective in order to open up the conversation. Now, for those who are returning subscribers, you guys can see there's a new addition to the family, guys. We're gonna call this Mr. Whiteboard. Okay, no, but in all serious note, I wanted to actually bring some visualization to give some context into the content I'm talking about. So being that I am a visual learner, I feel like one of the best ways for me to actually visually learn is actually like learn from physically looking at stuff and rather than just thinking of the numbers in my head. With that being said, guys, please feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Guys, I don't know if you guys have ever tried to buy a whiteboard, but this was actually quite expensive, guys. Yeah, I can't lie. This board y'all are looking at right now cost me $100. And I was very curious as to why whiteboards were so expensive, but I looked it up and it said that because of the coating that is used when making the boards, it makes the labor cost so expensive, which drives the cost up. Now, don't quote me on this. This is from Reddit, but still, guys, $100. Please, just hit the subscribe and hit the like button. Help me out, please. But okay, let me get into what I want to talk about today. Let me get serious. So what I want to talk about today is, what is your net worth? Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but I'm always looking up like, you know, millionaires' net worth. And I mean, I know like they don't have that money sitting in their account. For example, I will look up someone and say their net worth is $10 million. And of course, they don't have $10 million sitting in the account because that would be stupid. You'd be losing purchasing power to inflation. But I always wondered, you know, what makes this person's net worth up? So until I read Rich Dad Poor Dad back in college, I realized this is how you actually calculate someone's net worth. And the way you calculate net worth is assets minus liabilities. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, and a liability is something that costs you money to own it or to actually use it. When it comes to housing, this all differs, but depending on how you live and how it's structured, your house could be an asset or it could be a liability, but that's just my definition, and that's the way I like to look at it. So I asked myself, what was my net worth? Now that I'm currently working as an engineer and I'm kind of making some money, how have I done so far? So what I did was, I was like, okay, so what is the average net worth for a millennial? I looked that up, and according to collegeinvestor.com, the average net worth of a millennial, which is from the age of 19 to 37, is $10,000. Around $10,000. And I was like, yeah, I don't I don't own quite that much, but they broke it down by age also. So the average net worth of a 24-year-old millennial is, I'll write the numbers down for y'all. So the average net worth of a 24-year-old millennial living in the United States currently is negative $28,706. Now, we got it. This is pretty bad. Okay, so let's use myself as an example. I volunteer as tribute for myself to really calculate my net worth. Comment down below if you think my net worth is better or worse than this average. Okay, so I'm gonna start with listing out first my liabilities, the debts that I currently own, the consumer debts. The first one we're gonna be talking about is student loans. So for those who don't know, I did go to college and I currently have student loans. So my current student loan debt is negative $10,637.40. Now this is how much I currently own in student loans. Now, with student loans, I could almost consider student loans an asset because I looked at college as an investment, and being the fact that the money I'm currently making right now currently yields an investment that is going to actually return me way more than the cost of me going to college, then it could also be looked at as an asset. But for today, we're going to look at it as a liability because just to add some spice to it. The next is my auto loan. It costs $18,291.06. So my total liability debt right now is $28,928.46. Yikes. It's looking like it might be worse. Okay, you guys still keep in mind, you might be right. I might be worse than the average. Over here teaching on YouTube. But okay, now I'm going to go ahead and list my current assets, and I'm just going to quickly break them up into sectors. So I'll show you guys in a little bit. So as I said earlier, I broke them out by segment. So for starting with the first one, which is stocks. So in stocks, with my 401k currently that I have vested, my contribution plus my employer match contribution, I currently have about $11,002.47 in that account. Now, this does not factor in the fact that if I was to actually liquidate this money, the tax penalties I'll pay on these and stuff, this doesn't factor into the asset that I'm considering. It's just total assets. Next is, I am currently involved in a group pooled investment where we pool our money each month to invest in stocks that we vote and we all want to agree to buy upon. And shout out to Black Seed Investment Group. Next is my play account on Robinhood. So this is just my fun account with money that I don't really care for if I lose or whatever it could be, just to play with time in the market, see if I'm right. I'm up actually 25% in that account. I post that once in a while on my story, but that's been fun doing. Next is fixed income. So fixed income are things like treasury bills, treasury bonds, treasury notes, government bonds, corporate bonds. So these are things that in my fixed income, so these are brokerage links linked to my 401k account, and also in that one, and also in my Roth IRA account, I also have a couple of treasury bills in there. So there's currently that amount. I have $2,997 in that account. Cryptocurrency, I'll post videos later about that. But to keep it short, I used to be big in crypto, but currently right now I have about $760 in Bitcoin. And currently cash, I have about $12,375 in cash. Now guys, this is not just money that I have sitting in my account. When I say cash, these are cash that are linked to investment brokerage accounts. So for example, my 401k, the cash that I have that might be sitting in there, which is invested as a reserve, which I'm still making money on. These are cash that are invested in my play account because I'm not always in a trade position in all these accounts. So sometimes I'll just be sitting in cash, which is still making me a couple of money on interest, but it's not as much. And also in money market accounts, where I'm at least making as much as the rate of inflation on. So all these are spread across different avenues. So it's not just like I have 12,000 in cash. I actually have zero in my bank account. But I'm always trying to leverage my money to make me money or keep up with inflation at least. So these are all my assets. Now I'm going to now total and do the math of what this comes out to be, and you guys are going to see what my net worth is. My total net worth came out to be $1,575.08. Not bad, you know. It's not bad. So guys, this is the number you want to say the top 1%. This is what they focus on because it's all about increasing this area, which is your assets. And for you to also increase your assets, you need to increase your income and either drive down your debts or increase your income, which I've been doing a lot of, and I'll talk about later videos as to how I balance paying off my debts with investing and also at the same time trying to save money and do all these things. I'll post videos later on about that. But pretty much you guys go ahead and do this for yourself. List down all your assets that pays you, list down your liabilities that are currently costing you, and start tracking this number starting today and start to improve that. I will continue to do updates on my net worth as we go along this channel. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all. Again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have a good one. Again, move with purpose and have purposeful thinking. Thank you guys, and I'm out.